Hello guys, and welcome back to Sakura Dungeon. I know I said be trying to finish up, trying to work on Sakura's spirit some more, but things have been hectic for me. So I think I have the bunny? Yeah, I have the bunny.
A barrel? We should break it. Why is that the first thing to cross your mind? You never know what might be hiding inside a barrel. Fine.
She takes her blade to the barrel, smashing it to pieces. Something shimmers among the splinters.
5 mana shards. Not a bad start. Mana shards? Yes, small pellets of concentrated magic. They're highly useful, I can tell you. Very well.
She grabs the shards and puts them into her belt pouch. You will encounter objects which can be broken open for treasure as you proceed through the dungeon. To interact with objects, walk up and click on them. Mana shards are the primary currency of this dungeon. They are used to make magical items and pay for repair fees. Ow. You found 10 mana shots. Barrel. Nothing in the barrel. Always do the barrel roll. Just do a little damage and yeah. This may be overkill. 10 mana shots. Dodged it. Ooh, critical. She panicked. Okay. So welcome back, I guess.
Strange, I do not feel any fatigue while I'm down here. Monsters naturally recover quickly from wounds and tiredness. I have passed some of those traits to you from our contract. Well, I cannot complain about that.
There is no healing magic in this game. Instead, all party members regenerate health over time. For each turn in battle, or for every 2 steps, a party member will recover health based on how much resilience they have. If a monster's outfit is damaged, the recovery rate is reduced members by half. A monster's outfit is damaged when they take a critical hit, and their VP is lower than half of the maximum VP. The resilience rating of your current party members is fairly low, so be sure to frequently visit town to recover. Injured and knocked out party members will recover all of their health when they visit town. Damaged outfits will also be automatically repaired. Oof. Don't want to take that route yet. Now I got it. And this is the first floor of the dungeon. I knew you can do it.
What about me? Did I do a good job too?
Of course you did. I make sure to pat her on the head.
Ooh, that's really nice. I like you more already.
Siri just ignores her.
Well, it is only the beginning.
I can only imagine what is waiting for us down there. I would not think too much about it. After all, it is best to take things one step at a time. One floor, one step, one battle.
Yes,
I am very much aware.
I do not know how deep this dungeon reaches into the earth,
so I am prepared for the worst.
Yes.
Proceed to the next floor.
This dungeon isn't the worst I've encountered.
If we keep up this pace,
we will be through it in no time.
I read that completely wrong. You really should not say things like that. If you keep doing it, you'll become overconfident. When that happens, you'll underestimate the obstacles ahead. That is true enough. But even if I'm facing overwhelming odds, I have to stand firm. If I gave up so easily whenever I faced some trouble, what good would I be as an adventurer? So is that the way you chose? To keep fighting me instead of running away?
Exactly. But there's nothing wrong with running away, you know. If you live to fight another day, then there's nothing wrong with it.
It's more or less true. Bunnies survive as long as they do because they're hard to catch. I suppose that is true. However, that is not who I am. She looks back to me. We both knew that there was no way that I could win. It was obvious that you had the upper hand. But even so, I could not run away from you. That's nonsense, Suri. If there was a less malevolent monster trapped in that seal, you would have surely perished. No heroic sacrifices or anything like that. We're working together, okay? I want both of us to make it out of this dungeon alive. Very well. I will try not to. Thank you. As you go further down, the strength of your enemies will increase. Do not hesitate to retreat if you're having trouble. If you are defeated, it's game over. Oops. slams herself against the wall, narrowly dodging as something charges down the hallway. I step to the side and let it pass me.
Ah, yes, I remember that. What is it, Fox?
Our assassin returns, scraping the ground with their foot. Intruders. Oh. I'll make sure you don't leave here alive. Okay. She angrily puffs up her cheeks, obviously, and not very pleased to see us.
A wild boar.
Very tough and courageous.
Spare me the commentary, Fox. She's getting ready to charge again.
Well done. That was unexpected. The boar girl collapses. Despite being obvious beaten, the boar girl still stares at us defiantly.
Not bad. But you're going to have to do better than that. It's time for the next round. Please just accept your defeat.
You're obviously injured and you're not. You're only going to make it worse if you keep going. I know boars are stubborn, but they aren't stupid. The boar girl just makes her cheeks puff up. As if I would give up.
All I need to do is take a nap, and I'll be right back into the fight.
She tries to get back up, but stumbles.
I may not be ready right now, but just wait and see. I'll never surrender to the likes of you.
Are all boars this thick-headed?
Well, yes, they do have a remarkably resilient skull.
How else? Do you think they recover when they charge? Misses their target?
That was not really what I was asking about.
The boar stares at Siri.
What about you? You need to swing that fancy sword around to win a fight. I can do it with my bare hands.
Boars are also a species who are competitive. To a fault. It is always a contest when a boar is present. You can't right now, actually.
Prove I can't.
Siri just shakes her head.
Is this exchange really necessary?
You are never going to win an argument with a boar, Siri. Why else do you think they were brought to this dungeon?
Monsters in this dungeon are frustrating to deal with. Hey, don't ignore me! And who are you calling frustrating? Try being a minion in this dungeon. Tell me you're frustrated then. Yes, I imagine being underground all of the time isn't very pleasant.
Damn right it is. Damn right it isn't.
There isn't much point to this, Siri. What if she comes after us again?
And we'll just beat her again.
Like that will happen. I will show you two how tough a boar can be.
She continues to yell at us as we walk off. That poor boar.
I can feel a monster's presence ahead. How can you tell?
We used to play markers in the dungeon, which were key key areas to defend. Usually at crossroads and places like that. It seems that the markers are still being used now. So if we walk near one of these markers, we're sure to encounter resistance. Precisely. You will encounter battle markers as you proceed through the dungeon. Enemies that you find on battle markers can be boss monsters or random enemies that are a bit stronger than usual. If they are random enemies, battle markers reappear after you leave the dungeon. Oh, look, a boar. Rude. Okay. Another boar. Excuse me. Okay. Guard and guard. Capture. There we go. Very nice work. A boar is going to be a great ally. You can always rely on them. It beats having them charge at you. So where exactly did these boars come from? None came to forest in one land or another. I brought them because they're hard workers and rarely afraid of anything. Especially not of adventurers. We should head back and see if we can convince her to help us. I would not mind having a break soon. I wonder what this chest contains. As she opens it, I feel a spark of magic fly from the chest. Please step aside. What is it? I can explain afterward. Very well then. As she steps aside, I reach into the chest. Exactly what I expected. Pulling the object out, Siri looks at it, puzzled. A paper scroll? What is it? It's an imprint scroll. When someone reads it, the knowledge it contains is immediately imprinted onto their minds. In this case, the scroll teaches a fire spell. Oh, so if I had read it, then it would have been wasted. Probably not wasted. Anyone can use magic, really. It is just for the better that we save our resources and decide how to use them, rather than just throw them carelessly around. I never did like fire, but I'd use it for if you really wanted me to. I promise I'll do my best. A fire choice scroll. Ability scrolls can be found throughout the dungeon.
one of your party members a new ability permanently. Keep in mind that a party member can only have up to 6 abilities at a time. Bunny leveled up. Dandy. Random encounters. She lost her clothes. It takes time to ignore. As Siri breaks the barrel, a black and glistening shard of rock tumbles from it. So what is that? You are moving to pick it up. It makes me feel uneasy. I pick up the shard and allow it to rest in the palm of my hand. This is a warp stone, or a piece of it, at least. The reason why you feel uneasy is because it's not of this world. I suspected as much. So what does it do? Use it to go back to the surface. Of course, I should be the one handling it. There's no telling what it might do in your hands. Understood. You hold on to it, then. I think you should hold on to it too. When I hold on to things, I get really worried that something might go wrong. Very well, I'll do just that. You found a warp stone. Warp stones will when consumed, transport you back to the surface. It always pays to carry one with you, no matter where you are. There is no shame in retreating if your party is exhausted. God, what I used to do in this game.
bunny defeated a bunny. The humor in that. As we approach the door, I can feel something. Siri immediately notices my reaction.
What's the matter, Yomi?
I feel a strong presence waiting for us beyond that door.
A strong presence?
Yes, there's a strong monster on the other side. While I do not doubt your skill, it may be wise to collect more of my power before we go in.
Whatever you feel comfortable with, Fox. You understand how things work in this dungeon? I don't. The monster on the other side is an overseer. She looks after the first and second floors. She's scary, really scary.
Oh, so we definitely shouldn't take her lightly. I take another look at the door. One of the most painful lessons I've learned in life is that you shouldn't underestimate your opponents. So I wonder what I should do from here. Yeah. Immediately. In the darkness ahead, I see a glit of silver flickering in the dim light. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one who sees it.
I definitely know what this is.
This. With reckless abandon, Siri hurries ahead of the rest of us.
Slow down. It's fine, I don't see any signs of being trapped.
Eventually, we arrive at the source of the glint.
Treasure chest.
With little rush, she immediately opens the chest.
You should be more careful. There's a chance it might have been trapped.
A small vial of liquid is pulled out from the chest.
Oh, a healing potion. I was hoping for something that was a bit more expensive.
It's still useful anyway, isn't it?
Yes, I hope this one has a different flavor, however.
Different flavor, you say?
All the standard issue healing potions at the guild all taste like burnt kidney beans.
You really do get sick of it after a while. She drops the vial into one of her pouches. Treasure chests, such as these, contain valuable items. Always be on the lookout for such chests. It can contain an item which can turn the tide of battle. I don't have to move a finger while doing this. That's harsh. That was a good claw. Good classic claw style. Ooh. There we go. Return to town. Oops. I can hear a loud thump echoing over and over again inside the prison. Sure enough, that Boar girl is slamming her fist into the wall. She looks really grumpy to say the least. When she sees me, she practically rams the bars of her prison. Let me out of here, you nasty little ferret. Just because you beat me once doesn't mean that I've given up. This is why I like boars. You just never give up, do you? Stop that! She slams the palms of her hands against the bars, denting them slightly. I can see her cheeks puffing up angrily as is typical behavior for boars. What are these damn bars made of? Please stop that already. I'm not here to start a fight with you. Then what are you here for? If it's to laugh at me, you better be ready for when I get out of this cell. Not at all. I'm here to propose an idea. An idea. She seems a bit less angry than before. What is this idea of yours? You look really angry, even more so than most boars. Are you happy with being a minion in this dungeon? Well, I guess not. We don't get any time to leave the dungeon, so I get pretty angry knowing I can't do anything about it. Then why not work for me? I will give you plenty of time off to frolic in the meadows. Plus, when we reclaim this dungeon, I promise I will be a much better dungeon lord than your current one. The boar seems to be thinking it over. Well, I'm still mad at you for all this. I really want to spend some time above ground. Alright, Ferret, I'll play along with this idea of yours. Just point me in whatever direction I need to charge. With pleasure. I look forward to working with you. The Boar girl has joined your party.
Welcome back, my humble master.
Oh. Okay. Damn. I haven't done this in a while. Okay, I'll see you all there here in a minute. Actually, be right back. I'm going to be starting the next part here.